In a league built on resilience, inspiration, and record-shattering talent, controversy now overshadows the court. For the first time ever, the WNBA has suspended its own commissioner, Cathy Engelbert, once celebrated as the visionary steering the league into a golden age. Today, she's accused of shrugging off a storm of officiating scandals, ignoring players' desperate pleas for fairness, and dismissing the mounting frustrations of coaches and fans alike. This unprecedented suspension isn't just about bad whistles. It's about integrity, trust, and the very future of women's basketball. How did we reach this breaking point? Who's really responsible? And most importantly, can the league repair the damage before it loses everything it spent 3 decades building? Just months ago, Cathy Engelbert was the poster child of progress. Under her tenure, TV ratings skyrocketed 34%, average attendance hit a 20-year high, and Nike inked a jersey deal worth 8 figures. Yet beneath those glossy press releases, a powder keg was forming. Internal briefing notes, now leaked, show Engelbert's office receiving 17 formal complaints about officiating bias in the first 6 weeks of the season alone. Star guards reported uncalled elbows. Coaches sent video compilations of phantom fouls. League analysts begged for an emergency summit. According to insiders, Engelbert waved them off, confident the chatter would fade. She misread the room. Instead of ebbing, frustration spiked, spreading from locker rooms to front offices and, finally, into the stands. The powder keg was primed. All it needed was a spark. That spark came on a night that should have been a celebration. Caitlin Clark versus the defending champs, ratings gold. Within 5 minutes, something felt off. Clark drove the lane, got raked across the forearm. No whistle. Next trip, she's hip-checked into the stanchion. Play on. By halftime, Liberty free throws, 18. Fever, 4. Commentators tried to stay diplomatic, but microphones kept picking up the crowd chanting, "Call the game!" Twitter erupted. #rigged trended nationwide before the third quarter even started. Fans turned from confused to furious. In critical moments, the Liberty are at the free throw line, the Fever are not. Then, the final sequence everyone's replayed 1,000 times. Final seconds left, Fever down 2. Clark curls off a screen, gets hammered. Again, silence. The referee won't even look Clark or teammate Sophie Cunningham in the eye, refusing to engage when they protest.
So as you can see after the game, Caitlin Clark and Sophie are both running up to the referee here. They are both so upset, and the referee is just walking away from them. He won't even look at them in the face. He keeps turning. Like, Sophie even went up at one point and is like tapping on his arm. He would not even look at them.
The scene unfolds live on CBS. Millions of viewers watching, wondering if they've stumbled into a circus rather than a professional basketball game. The camera zooms on Clark's face, equal parts pain and disbelief, while New York walks off grinning. What should have been a signature WNBA showcase instantly morphed into Exhibit A of a league in crisis. In professional sports, protest is common. Outright stonewalling is unheard of. When the ref refused so much as a "we'll review it," social media detonated. The clip hit 1 million views in an hour, 5 million by dawn. Coach Stephanie White's post-game presser poured gasoline on the blaze.
I thought she got fouled. I think it's pretty egregious what's been happening to us the last few games. A minus 31 free throw discrepancy. And I might be able to understand it if we were just chucking threes, but we're not. We're attacking the rim. And the disrespect right now for our team has been pretty unbelievable.
That's not basketball. That's sabotage. Her words echoed across ESPN, CNN, even late-night talk shows. Players from rival teams chimed in. Aces star Aja Wilson tweeted a single emoji, eyes wide in disbelief. Sue Bird, retired but influential, demanded an independent referee audit. Overnight, what started as a Fever Liberty gripe grew into a league-wide referendum on officiating integrity. Data analysts dug in. Number crunchers at Hoops Lab compiled every whistle from the season. Their findings? In Liberty games, opponents averaged 9 fewer free throws. In Fever games, opponents averaged 11 more. Coincidence? Maybe, until you recall last year's finals, where questionable late-game calls tilted the series toward New York and Engelbert stepped onto the podium in Liberty colors. Whether those optics were harmless or telling, public perception crystallized. The league was playing favorites, and the refs were the enablers. Sponsors, even the new crypto exchange that just inked a mid-court logo deal, called the league office seeking assurances. Perception had become reality. With the media cyclone intensifying, governors convened an emergency call. According to a leaked transcript, Chicago's owner opened bluntly, "We are hemorrhaging goodwill." Phoenix followed. "If we lose the Clark bump, valuations nosedive." Proposals flew: suspend the refs, issue public apologies, overhaul training. But one solution kept resurfacing: leadership change. By dawn, a quorum agreed. Engelbert had to step aside. The commissioner who once guided the league through COVID bubbles and charter flight negotiations now looked like an anchor dragging the ship under. Sources say Engelbert was given a choice: voluntary leave pending investigation or public suspension. She chose suspension, hoping time away would quiet the storm. Instead, it signaled to fans that the rot ran deeper than any single whistle. Clark's magnetism is undeniable. She sells out arenas in minutes, her highlight reels rack up NBA-level engagement, and corporate sponsors line up for a single Instagram shoutout. But charisma cuts both ways. Her global spotlight also magnifies every bruise, every missed call, every inconsistency. When Clark hurts, the league bleeds. Networks replay her grimaces in 4K. Pundits debate protective rules. Parents ask if women's hoops is safe for their daughters. Clark never asked to be a crusader. Yet that's exactly what she's become. The living barometer of whether the WNBA can safeguard its stars and, by extension, its credibility. Engelbert's suspension was step 1. Step 2 landed 48 hours later. A sweeping reform blueprint, independent review panels, wearable tech to track contact, and a public database of overturned calls. Ambitious? Absolutely. Enough? Time will tell. Fans, for now, remain skeptics. Season ticket holders threaten boycotts if reforms stall. Hashtags fix the refs and protect the players still trend weekly. Yet there's cautious optimism. Transparency dashboards went live, whistle to review times already dropped by 40%, and early pilot games show fouls assessed more consistently. The WNBA teeters on a knife edge. Success means proving that women's basketball can evolve faster than its critics. Failure? A free fall that could squander the greatest growth opportunity in its history. A suspended commissioner, a league under the microscope, and a fan base unwilling to settle for less than excellence. This is the crucible in which the next era of the WNBA will be forged. Will transparency and reform restore faith, or will memories of that April night forever taint the hardwood? One truth is clear: the players have spoken, the fans have rallied, and the world is watching. Drop your take in the comments. Do you trust the WNBA's new plan? Or should fans brace for more heartbreak? And if you want every twist, every stat bomb, every behind-the-scenes revelation, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell, because this story is only getting started.